So I found the two side pieces and attached them, and there was this chicken that we put together in there, and I had hoped that it somehow, you know, because it's a chicken and that's like obviously like a roost or nest or whatever. Anyway, I had hoped that this went to it. It does not. So we've got this part and it works, but we don't have the chicken that goes in it. So that kind of sucks. And then this, I have no idea what it goes to. It doesn't have any brand markings, so I just really don't know. We'll see if anyone wants it. It's cute. Then there's this, and I can see many ways this could be used out in the Halloween yard display, our spooky circus, but I realized it's a Frisbee, or, sorry, flying disc. Frisbee likes to sue people that use their name for flying discs. But anyway, it's a flying disc, but it's a night game. See, those are glow sticks right there, like glow bracelets. So, being the frugal mama, I am going to see if I can get some glow sticks and pop them in there, and perhaps this will get another life. And that really upsets me that this is essentially a one-time use, a single-use product, because how many people are going to go and get more glow sticks to force into here? It's going to be a bit of a, you know, maneuver to get those in there. Well, out and in, maybe just for me because I'm, you know, arthritic, but most people, I would assume, tell me if I'm wrong, are not going to redo that. You know, they went to the camp out, they went to the family reunion, it was a birthday party, they used it, and then they toss it, as happened with this. I mean, it's still a Frisbee, you could still, flying disc, you could still play the game, of course, but the novelty of it, that other element, is gone. So essentially, it's a single use, and that frustrates me. We're missing the piece that goes here that would wind the anchor back up, unfortunately. Kitty doesn't care. She's happy to explore it anyway. But then, oh, I thought the boat was a different color. Darn it. I thought it was the one that came with it that was yellow. I mean, I guess it could still go with it in place of the yellow one. And then at least it has its little lifeboat. I don't see any of the other pieces that went to it. I think we're missing pretty much everything else. Then that leaves me with this ladder. I mean, I guess I should look a little more through the pictures, but I mean, it is the same color, isn't it? Like, I'll look some more. Hold on. I looked again. Nope. Even though this matches almost exactly, this does not go to the boat. Maybe it goes to some of the other houses that we found. I have also identified this one. It's a brand called Play Monster, and it's a game called Don't Rock the Boat. Well, I'm rocking the boat. As you can see in the pictures, it's missing the masts and the little penguins and stuff like that. But it does solve a mystery where this wave goes to. The boat sits on top of the wave. P.S. This one has planks. It's cute. What is the plan with these pirate ships? I don't know yet. I love pirate ships. I love boats, but specifically pirate ships. I got to think about it because next year was going to be witches for our Halloween yard display. I might have to change that to pirates and spookify these since we're missing the pieces. Yes, I could donate them. Yes, I could share them with a niece or nephew, etc., etc. But this is really a noisy toy, noise and lights, and I don't want to do that to any of my brothers or sisters or in-laws. So probably we're going to have it in the Halloween yard display, but spookified. It is missing this door also and this window thing. So that sucks, but we can do some serious stuff with it, really fun stuff. This is going to go out in the current Halloween yard display with the clowns. And then, so is this. Come on. You know, some spooky clowns would enjoy that. I don't know yet what these are. I did figure out that this thing attaches to one of them, but there's not another. I'll have to keep researching. We did find the lid goes to this thing, but it doesn't have any of the shapes. So if you have ideas of how to repurpose or upcycle this, tell us in the comments. This is also going to go out into the yard display with the clowns. It's mostly just because the colors are fantastic and it's like a game. Then the mop head is brand new, unused, and I noticed that it could all fairly easily be detached. Let's see if I can show you. Detached from that thing, and we might be able to do something else with it. Maybe make a garland. I don't know. The tricky thing is that this kind of whatever, not fabric, this kind of thread picks up absolutely everything. Like anything that touches it sticks to it, including my fingers. Well, I guess that's probably my fingernails. So that'll be a tricky thing. If you guys have ideas of how to repurpose this and maybe a way to keep it from being so grabby, which is not likely because hello, it's a mop, please tell us in the comments. But I think it could make a beautiful garland. I think it also could be, what's the word? I don't think knit, probably crochet. Yeah, probably crocheted into something. Look, see it, like it grabs everything, every little thing it grabs. But I think it could be crocheted, but then would you want to use it as a blanket where it does grab everything? I don't know. Tell me your ideas in the comments. I wonder if this could work on my guy that's wrapped up in like a body bag that has a target on him now. Instead of going and buying a hatchet at the Halloween store, what if I used this? Added some blood to it, of course, and had that stuck into him. I need to add blood, probably, just splash some on there. I think it would look cooler if the blade was like in and this part was like sticking out, but I just don't know how I can make that happen. So then there's the adjustable curtain rod. I'm gonna just offer that out for free or donate it. I don't need one this small. Well, actually, yes, I do. For the window, how about that? For the window that's going in the studio shed. This is the right size. Okay, just kidding. I'm going to store this with the window that is patiently waiting for the studio shed to be built. All right, I am beyond frustrated. I don't think these stairs, as unlikely as it seems, I don't think they go to any of these. Any at all. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm like not going to find a use for it, because I absolutely am. And I just might attach it somehow to that boat or utilize it in perhaps this barn or even in a dollhouse. But it doesn't go to any of these. So frustrating. I'm going to get all of these cleaned up. We're probably going to donate this one and probably the barn, although I could see that totally becoming spooky, creepy Halloween. But I think that is going to be with this guy, this little people one here. Probably not in time for this Halloween, but you never know. And then with the princess one, that is just crying out to be Halloween spookified. Maybe I will just keep that one. That might be the right thing. If not, then it'll be these two to be spookified. But these, this could really, no, can't keep all the freaking things. So we're going to get all of them cleaned up, but these two we will for sure donate, and then I will think about it between those two. I had wanted to just plop these in the sink. That's not going to work. They have stickers and they have batteries, and so electric components. So they're going to have to be scrubbed by hand. This is down to dedication, frugal friends, to save and salvage and give things a second life. These two play sets are clean and ready to donate. I added that little Nerf gun to our ringleader. I've got to fix this. And then with every rainstorm, this has just been coming down and coming down. Hope you guys like the hat that we chopped up to kind of fashion it after a top hat destroyed. I think it adds that last detail that he just really needed. Not 100% sure what I'm doing with the little tykes and the chicken yet, but I felt like the chicken and the flower pot belonged in the little tykes wheelbarrow. Stay tuned, I'll see what I can figure out. It's probably not going to stay in this spot either because this ghoul keeps kind of hanging over it. If you have ideas, of course, please share them in the comments. Speaking of the little tykes thing, I just found the tray as I was cleaning up and realized, oh, it's little tykes. Wait a minute, look at that shape. I bet that goes to this. And it does. How about that? And then that probably goes there. I think it's a little tykes, I could be wrong, but there you go. You've got like the beginnings, the makings of a little potting wheelbarrow. How cute is that? Anyhow, chicken, she's gonna go right there. Well, for now, we'll see how we can, well, and if we can spookify that a little bit. I mean, I've been thinking about it some more. It would fit on our mop stick, and I could just use it as a dust mop, but it just seems like a waste where this is brand new and this stuff's actually kind of pretty, you know, it's, and then once we mop with it or dust mop with it, it's going to get all dirty, it's going to get nasty. I guess it could be rewashed, but inevitably, I mean, everything's going to end up in the landfill eventually, right? But it just seems like if we use it for its actual purpose, it's going to end up there a lot sooner.
Which one?
The kitchen garbages. These two teeny tiny screws were unfortunately just stripped, and so I could not get purchase on them. So I had to just tear the clock face off once I got the other two, but I'm gonna grab some little pliers and see if I can get the others out. But then I also noticed the glass is held in also by little tiny screws. Now we have an awesome little round frame. Don't know yet what I'm going to do with it, but I will add it to our crafting frames. Still got to get those little screws out, but anyway, there's the idea. No?
It's because she wants something.
You gonna go for it or not?
I don't know if she's hungry or she just wants attention.
There we go. I'm using the pieces of broken frame to hang these things on to dry. When they're dry, then we'll repair the frame. Multi-purpose and multitask. I figured out that this orange thing in a hand was actually a garbage can, and it goes to this guy. And check this out. And I hadn't even realized, oh, that's a garbage truck. But watch, let me see if I can do it with just his mustache. No, has to be with this. Okay, so I'll turn this and watch. So you do this, the garbage goes in, and the mustache, supposed to, let me see. Oh, it was coming open. maybe it's not connected to it anymore. Anyhow, the mustache comes open and stuff comes out. So you could put like candy or whatever. We might keep this just as like a, I don't know, token for the channel. Seems very apropos.